Ready?
Which side do you want?
Which side do you want? Is that your good side?
The front side.
Yeah, but if you stand there, Sam, look. If you stand there.
They're the same height?
No, if you stand there, they can still see me because I'm massive.
Oh, yeah.
But if you stood behind me, there'd be no chance.
Yes, but you're fought, and also, as well as that, because you fought uglier.
Like, yeah, calm down. Guys, fisherman friends.
Yeah, beanie crew.
We're back with Sam. A lot of people in the comments on last video said they'd much appreciate another video, and we're back with you. This time, plenty on the agenda. Sam's obviously a strength and conditioning coach. Please introduce yourself so they can know where to follow you.
I am SB Performance Coaching on Instagram. If you're not following, you're missing out. Follow me there. I'm an ex-powerlifter turned functional strength / athlete / all-round funny entertaining guy who's come down today to help my friend Jamie with a bit of mobility stuff.
Yeah.
And also to treat you lucky devils, get ready, to a deadlift tutorial. Have you noticed, just to point out while we're here, there's two types of people in the gym, isn't there? Like, there's like the oversized crew, and then there's the sprayed on.
I know, yeah. Look, this is bodybuilder.
Yes, but well, I don't know. This is
powerlifter.
This is someone who's just enjoying actually being lean, has probably gone over the top.
No, this is it. Bodybuilder, entrepreneur.
Yes. I'm like, yeah.
I like entrepreneur. It's a word that people fly about into when they've not got a job. I'm an entrepreneur.
I ain't got a job anyway. Don't pay me in that line.
Sam's got many jobs, so you're not saying that. But anyway, he's a master of his profession. He's helping a lot of people out now with their own strength programs, conditioning programs, etc. So get in touch with him if you like.
If you want to be massive and strong at the same time.
And functional. Because one of the massive reasons I've got Sam over is to go through some mobility drills with me, because I came back from Canada. You probably noticed from the last video, I had a word myself about how immobile I was. The wife's complaining. She's over there. I'm looking at her. I'm immobile in the bedroom, only joking. No, in all seriousness, I need to improve the way I feel, because I feel immobile, unfunctional, unfit. Now, you can, I think, be functional and mobile and be a bodybuilder at the same time, but I've neglected that side of it for many years, so I'm left in this position now where I need to kind of relearn things, start over. So that's my main focus right now.
Yeah. So this is why I've come down, because I was a powerlifter, never really did any mobility because it wasn't really necessary for what I was. The mobility I required was to be able to hit depth on squat and bench and squat deadlift.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a priority.
I think you can kind of get lost in that, because if you're hitting depth in a squat, you're like, oh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to do anything
I was
else.
purpose built for one thing, and I didn't think about functionality outside of the gym. When I stepped away from competing, then you realise actually it's quite nice being able to pull my pants on without struggling and tie my shoelaces and loosen up the hips.
Yeah.
So in other areas you might be able to become more capable. We'll see. Katie will have to validate that. I've already gone through the process of trying to make myself more functional after being a breeze block. So,
what would you say, finish off this intro, main benefits to being more mobile with training?
Top shagger. No, to be honest, just general all-round like well-being and feeling healthier day to day. It's funny how many different minor, minuscule tasks that you forget that you're struggling to do whilst you're big, and then all of a sudden when you do a bit of mobility, you go, oh, it's quite nice being able to move around without struggling, and getting a bit fitter, going up your stairs are no longer your nemesis. Yeah, definitely. It's just feeling better, and it just lifts your mood, being healthier. And
I think the knock-on effect to people around you, your partners, loved ones, etc., they will benefit massively, because they'll get less of the bloody hell, life's a struggle when it doesn't need to be. So we're going to do that. We're going to do some challenges, because we're both competitive as F. So I'm going to challenge Sam to some things today. Watt bike challenge. We're going to try a hang challenge and a pull-up challenge. They aren't going to vote well for me, but I need to see where my fitness levels are.
Watt bike will be interesting.
Yeah, it will be very interesting.
Who's your money on the watt bike? It's going to be maximum power output, no endurance. Like, who's going to take the win?
I think I've got the watt bike app, so I can track us both. And we'll do like a minute warm-up, 15-second burst.
Right, but it's just the highest.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
My money's on me, by the way.
And we're going to do a little deadlift tutorial to showcase Sam's expertise. But yeah, that's the intro done. Say hello to the wife while she's there looking.
Hello.
How was your workout, darling?
Mine was good.
Yeah?
I tried out the new equipment, yeah.
You've been very colour coordinated today with
You know, I learnt from the best.
Yes, you did. Put that in there. Right. Any comments about my sexual... No, let's not. Let's see you later. Ollie's with us today as well. You alright, mate?
You're jumping in on this set, aren't you, Ollie?
He's doing some deadlifts. He's doing people's favourite exercise in the gym, working the thumbs out on the phone. Right, Sam's all set up.
Okay.
Deadlift platform there. What have we got on the bar?
180 kilos.
180
On
kilos.
my way to warming up to 3 sets of 6 with 250 today. So before we get too heavy, I will run through a quick deadlift tutorial. So, first and foremost, very important, footwear. We want to make sure we are not wearing trainers like these. They want to be flat-heeled shoes, something that's going to bring you as close to the surface area, to ground surface as possible. Not soft-heeled trainers like these. So I'm going to take these off, first and foremost. So footwear, something flat or barefoot is fine. Right, following that, we want to talk about foot width, stance. So the rule of thumb for deadlifting here is, if you were to close your eyes and place your feet down, imagining that you've got to jump as high as you can to clear a hurdle in front of you, where are your feet? That's going to be a good indicator of where you should place your feet, your most powerful position, generally about shoulder width. Right, so from there, we need to start thinking about actually bar position from where we stand. This is very important. So what we want to make sure, the barbell is moving from point A to point B in a straight line. So from where it is on the floor to lockout, right in front of our quadriceps. And if you can see from the side here, near enough the middle of my foot is pretty much, from the heel to the toe, the middle is where that wants to be. The common mistake is, it's too far away from the shins. And the first thing that happens when you start to deadlift from there, you come onto the front of your foot, the weight shifted forwards, you round the back, and then you get out of position, and not only you're making it more, your back open up to be more at risk for getting injured, you're making the whole movement harder. So, middle of your foot. Then, we go through a few cues to make sure we're engaging the right muscles, giving ourselves a neutral back. Hand placement is next. Come round the foot, please, Jamie. You're gonna see it go. So, basically, hands directly down by the side of our torso. Okay. Over and under for a better grip. So we don't want to go too far out because we're going to make the movement even further, like the range of motion even more. As you can see, it comes like a snatch grip. Yeah. And we don't want to get too close, so we're creating friction on the upside of our legs on the way up. So straight down by the sides, nice straight locked arms, and from this position we want to focus on 2 cues: armpits to pockets. The reason for that, I'll go a bit more in depth there, the reason for armpits to pockets, that engages your lat. And the lat is the biggest muscle that goes across almost the entirety of your back. So once that is engaged, it will give it a flat, neutral position. I don't like the cue of straight back, or neutral spine. Armpits to pockets, it's simple, you do that movement and it takes care of itself. So, armpits to pockets, and from there, we want to think about bringing the head to the ceiling. So if somebody, imagine you put a plunger on the top of my bald head and pulled it up. Once you've engaged the lats, that's the movement you do. And if you listen, as I do that, you will hear a little click. You hear that? That's taking the slack out of the bar. That pre-tensions the weight. So everything's preloaded and it's easier to start in the right position. So we'll go through all of those cues, all in one, and you'll see a perfect deadlift here.
Mabel, you don't want to be deadlifting.
You don't want to get squished, get back. So arms straight down, nice grip, armpits to pockets, head to ceiling, push the floor away. And that's how you deadlift.
Awesome.
Same again. One thing actually to point out here, a little bit of upper thoracic rounding on bigger chaps is okay. You want to make sure you've got a neutral spine at the lower portion of the back. I say that because I'm, as you can see, I'm fucking huge. So a bit of upper thoracic is actually.
So if you're massive, you can bend a little bit, but not from the lower spine.
Yeah, the thoracic's okay. So arms straight down, armpits to pockets, head to ceiling.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Right, Sam, one quick question for myself from my own observations. Now this is where it's going to differ between bodybuilding and powerlifting and strength.
Yes.
Some lifts, some meets, competitions, you're allowed straps, right? So if you were to allow straps, would you focus on being overhand for both hands?
Yes.
Yeah.
So powerlifting, in powerlifting, you're not allowed straps. In strongman, you are allowed straps.
Okay.
And there can be a minuscule, you can create a slight imbalance.
Yeah.
If you actually look at me from doing years of over-under,
Yeah.
like one shoulder is dropped and one's a little bit higher. It doesn't
Yeah.
cause any issues in terms of being functional, but as an aesthetic standpoint,
Yeah.
you don't want that as a
Yeah.
bodybuilder. So if you're wearing straps, double overhand.
Yeah.
And the second reason for that, and not only aesthetics, probably more importantly, is whilst you have that arm underhand,
Yeah.
it is at more risk tearing biceps.
Yeah.
If you double overhand, you're fine. If you actually know how to deadlift and you're performing it with the right technique, that bicep should be safe.
Yeah.
But not everybody does that, so it's always better to just go double overhand to eliminate that completely.
Yeah. And that's where, as a coach, you would program someone specific to what their goals were.
Yeah, if they're a powerlifter, you've got to do it to the rules.
Yeah.
Well, you can do hook grip or over under.
Yeah.
But it's all individual to the person, basically.
Wicked. Right, thank you very much for that, mate. Awesome stuff. Sam's going to do some deadlifts now. What's in your program today?
3 sets of 6 with 250 kilos.
Ah, lightweight. Yeah, buddy.
Lightweight, baby.
Put me 300 on for me warm. 300 ounces. Right, I'm going to hit some quick shoulders while Sam does his deadlifts. I mean, he's got a few little other hamstring movements to do and other bits. I'm going to do some shoulders and I'm going to get ready for these challenges. So, we'll see you very soon. Right guys, so as I said, I'm doing a little bit of shoulders for my educational purposes for you. A little bit of top tip here from myself. To get that roundness in the delts, just to put emphasis in your shoulder training and how to program it, I plan in at least 2 lateral movements for my shoulder work and 1 press. Whereas if I was training chest, I'd focus on extra compound work. So I'd probably do 2 chest movements and then more ancillary work as well, like pec decks and cables, flies, whatever. But for your shoulder work, laterals are going to be your best friend. High rep, in my opinion, get loads of blood in there, fill them up, pump them up, make them burn. We're going to start on dumbbell laterals today, and I'll show you some machine laterals as well as some different variables for that. And even, I'll show you some cuff laterals for the set for those, and they can be very, very effective. Press-wise, I think I'll choose a Smith machine today. You can alter between Smith, machine press, Viking press, military press. There's loads of options. Today, I think we'll go Smith. And I might do some military press because military press is a very good movement to get that functionality back, which obviously we want to target at the minute and prioritise. Right, I'll get some laterals done. See you on the other side. Right guys, a few tips for the laterals, dumbbells. We want to eliminate as much momentum as possible because momentum is going to take strain and workload from the working muscle. So that's one. One way you can do that, simply sit down because you can eliminate that momentum and power through your body. We don't want to swing. We don't want to look like we're having sex. So, nice straight arm. You see all sorts of things. You see bent arms, which aren't a no-no. We see kind of front raisers and swinging backwards. Idea is the dumbbell wants to be level with elbow and shoulder. That, because gravity is at its greatest point there, pulling the shoulder down, is where you're going to feel the most tension. So if you can imagine, if we really swing that up there, a lot of that is momentum and force with power. So we're taking workload off the working muscle by doing that. So we want a nice controlled contraction and even a slight pause at the top. But always keeping in mind, when we're there, we want shoulder, elbow, wrist in line. If you go a little bit more and it's higher, great, because gravity is only getting more up there. Yeah, that is fantastic. But what we don't want is, if you're doing this, then that is like you're bringing in other muscles in your shoulder there, over the laterals, so you're getting extra help and taking it off the strain where we want it and the focus. So this is a really lightweight, probably do about 15 reps, and then the heaviest working set, we still want to remain it controlled, we'll probably be aiming for about 10. Another top tip just quickly is, you want to imagine, you want to make your wingspan as wide as possible. So imagine those dumbbells, imagine hitting the outside walls of where you're training. Now you're never able to do that, this gym's about 30 whips of me. But if you imagine trying to reach the outside walls, you're always going to stretch out your wingspan as much as you can. The wider you are, the more strain you're going to put on them delts.
Whoa, what bike?
Right guys, Sam just set. Last set, best set. And there was a little back-ended excuse in there as well about the watt bike.
This is a warm-up. But good point. This is obviously fatiguing me from my power.
That's what I thought it was about, yeah.
Yeah, like
So, this is 250 or 260?
250, 6 reps.
Yeah.
You better put this on 60 frames per second so it's not going to blur without fasting.
Okay.
Don't blink, don't blink 6 times. Fucking hell, man. Right, let's do it.
Here we go. Speedy!
Hey!
Arriba, arriba!
What bike challenge, eh?
Not
on!
even out of breath. Good set. Alright guys, I think I'm in for it. I've tried my best to tire him out. Watt bike's coming up very soon. I've got to do my shoulder pressing now, so that's my excuse. Because you have to lean on your hands and your arms when you're cycling. Guys, moment you've all been waiting for.
I'm going into it.
Yeah, we're going to it, yeah. Me and Sam are going to have a pull-up off and a hang-off. Not hanging off. Hanging off the bar.
You should be sulky.
I've tried a few. Not hang-offs. not hanging off you. I just did with a 3-second hold. And I did 2 pull-ups.
I feel like you're more warmed up than me, but okay, we'll just...
Excuses again.
You've got to get them in.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
I was going to say, we'll do a coin flip.
I've got an advantage,
Okay.
so I'll set the standards.
Yeah. So we've said the rules are nose to bar, because we've both got big noses.
Yeah, and not super strict with full extension, but not
Near
like
as.
half wrap.
Near as, and no kipping, because they're not pull-ups anyway, are they?
No, strict.
CrossFit community.
What are we going? What would you say you'd be happy with getting?
I'll be honest with you, I'd be happy if I got 5.
Okay.
I think you're double figures.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want 12 to 15.
Well, I was going to say 10, so 12. So I think Sam's got this one. The hang, based on body weight, I mean, I'm much bigger, so that should be a disadvantage anyway.
What is 135 kilos?
I'm 135 and you're 100 and...
Do you weigh yourself empty first thing in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm 112. You're 135.
I've got 20 odd kilos on you. That's a good
Yeah,
amount, isn't
but
it?
then you had that in the bench press competition.
What are we saying then? 20 kilos, 3 seconds a kilo. That's a minute. That's a minute. You got to beat me by a
I thought
minute.
you were going to ask for like reps.
No. Right, let's record Sam's set of pull-ups.
A hat is actually 13 kilos.
Right, Sam. Recording shows what you're made of.
Okay.
Single man, reveal yourself.
I'm not actually. Oh, did you hear that? It's like thousands of hearts breaking.
I heard that. It's like
sorry, ladies.
It's like a mirror shattering. Here we go.
Here we go.
I've got a judge. Good. Big 15. Yeah.
That'll do. In the famous words of
How
Bane,
good that was.
that'll do.
That was good. And it was like chin over the bar as well. Shit. Right, ladies and gents, Sam got 15. I need every advantage I can get. I've took shoes off, pump covers off, hats off. Ollie might have a pair of clippers, shave my head.
Come on then.
Castrate me.
5+. This is just the starting point though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking if I can get 5, then I'll win because I'm 3 times your body weight. Right, here we go. It's recording, isn't it? Fucking it is. Shit the bed. What?
Don't hurt yourself.
I've never been nervous to pull it before.
Come on.
Right. Crossing my legs for hope. Hope and glory.
1, 2, come on Jenny. 3, 4, 5. Wow, come on, 6, 7. There you go. We're failing. Get that nose up. Oh, no, we're on. Where's the guest cuts? About 7.
I don't know. I think I counted 10.
I'm not here. I'm saying, strictly speaking, and the pull-up cleats would have been out by
There's a little bit of swing. If I'm honest, after about 3, I know what they mean by kipping because I felt myself getting a bit of, actually this feels good. Well, that means
I'll give you 7. Watch it by yourself and see what you think. See what you give yourself.
That's better than I thought.
And let us know how many reps do you think Jamie should have got for that set?
12. And by the way, guys, new attire coming soon. Stay tuned. These are in early production phase. I'm testing the fabrics and ropes, but I do like it. This is supposed to be an oversized fit. It's a 5XL.
If I put it on, it'd be an oversized.
It'd be oversized for Sam. Right, hang challenge coming next. Right guys, Sam's just been moaning for 10 minutes about hanging and how painful it's going to be.
It is.
With Jesse. I'm only joking. I've got a timer. We decided to do it chalkless.
Yeah, because we're double-eyed bastards.
Of course. And the less amount of time we're hanging for, we've both agreed to benefit.
Yeah, if we put chalk, we might be there for another 15-20 seconds, and I don't want to bear that pain for another 15-20 seconds.
Right, Sam's going to set the bar.
Set the standard.
Contender, are you ready? Come on, John Anderson, blow your whistle.
Right, just to hang. This is... Oh, right, okay.
Focus. There you go.
Right, what's the best way to actually hold? That's another thing.
I would say overhand. Neutral, shoulder width.
Right, you ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
He's off.
I'll have to fast forward this.
10 seconds. Is that a long 10 seconds?
There we go. 25 seconds. Good hell. Just do some knees, just lie left, Max. Some 3 face expressions coming out now. On 40 seconds. Then let me put you off.
50, have you got a minute?
Full going.
The grip's going. Bloody hell, a minute. That was like literally 1 minute.
Was it?
Yeah.
Calm down.
2, 3, yep.
Right, you're off. There we go. 10 seconds deep. You got dog putting you off. What we on? 20 seconds, Jamie. Dig deep, that's it. Use all those strength in those big fat sausage fingers. 35.
He's got it.
Come on. Oh, there's some medicine. 40.
My hands are going.
Come on. 45. Come on, Jamie. Hang on. 50.
Wow.
50 seconds if it focuses in. Oh, friends.
I'm happy with that.
That was a good effort.
Nice one. Power to weight.
Yeah, to be fair. Well, no, I win. I win. That's all that matters.
Right, see if Sam can do it.
What bike? You've got to make it up, otherwise it's a hat trick.
See if Sam can do Grand Slam.
Hey, See, this is the difference. Bodybuilders built for show, powerlifters built to
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is only a benchmark.
Yeah,
Sam's
yeah.
back in 4 weeks. We're going to do it again.
Yeah, okay.
That's it. This is going to set the standard.
Right, okay, fair enough. If you want to come back for a rematch, we're going to do the what back, yeah, so.
Yeah. Let's go. We're on.
Okay.
So, this is the what bike challenge. We've got the fans on 5, magnets on 6.
We don't know whether that's the optimal setting to try and get the best power output, but we just got to keep it the same for both, aren't we?
Yeah. So the challenge is, I've set the watt bar cap up on the phone so it's reading max power output.
Yeah.
Me and Sam are just going to see if we generate the most power.
Yeah, we're going to have a little warm up, as long as you want, and then one all out blast, and whoever gets the highest power output wins the what bike challenge.
I'm getting out of breath, so I'm going to have to do it.
Enough for now.
Right, yeah.
I think I saw 1450-ish. Did you have a chance to look?
Oh no, then.
1450. How do we look? Right, let's see. Is there a quick way? Oh, 1530. 1530. I was trying to do him then, wasn't I? Maximum power output.
I think the setup's important, isn't it?
Yeah, are you happy with that?
It's a good baseline marker.
I'm nervous.
So, we're going to set Sam up, see what he can get. Hopefully.
Deadlifted. Used a lot of these muscles already, just saying.
I might be 3 and none here. Fingers crossed. Yes. Right, guys. I have the camera. We're recording Sam now.
Is the phone still linked up? Yeah.
My phone is linked up. It's on. But for this one, I'm not going to look at it because I want it to be a surprise.
Right.
Right, Sam.
You ready when I am?
Ready when you are, mate.
Nearly slipped out then, didn't you?
I saw you going for it. That looked good. Did you clock it?
Might have seen 16 on
No way. Right. On the camera. Oh, God.
Nearly fell. I don't know when my feet nearly fell out, okay, or I came forward.
Yeah? That looked good. I'll be honest with you. It looked good.
Come on. Suspense.
Right, come on, where is it? I'm trying it.
You can click on the power output twice, and it goes average, and then it goes highest output. Drum roll. What?
1636.
1636.
Yeah,
Let's have a look. Oh yeah. So only just. But a win's a win.
3-0. We're gonna.
A win's a win. It's my YouTube channel now. Welcome to AKA the Bollands YouTube channel.
That's it. All followers are gone, subscribers are gone. Started channel in 2015. That's 8 years hard work down the pan.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, if you'd like to subscribe, like the video, share with your friends, and come to me for some strength training if you want to get a maximum output on the What Challenge.
Right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope that's been entertaining and informative, and I hope it shows that I don't mind losing. I've lost a lot in my competitive career as a bodybuilder, so I'm probably used to it, but over the next 4 weeks I'll be going to town on this kind of thing. Sam will be back.
I'll be back.
For more challenges, but we will do mobility next time. We want to do mobility this time, but today,
We're out of time.
it's gone on forever. We need to go and eat. So, without further ado, comment below, subscribe, follow Sam, hit him up for some coaching, and we'll see you again very soon. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.